Linebacker from the Indianapolis Colts. For a closer look, it's time to go inside the film room presented by Microsoft Surface with Sean O'Hara. And Sean, this guy is a tackling machine. Over his last 2 seasons, 283 total tackles.
That's a lot, 151 last season alone. And the Giants know him all too well from their game earlier this year. He had 17 tackles in that game as well. Giants fans, look, I know you got to be excited. The Giants have been dying for a run-stuffing linebacker, and really, think about this. The last time the Giants had a Pro Bowl linebacker, John, it was Antonio Pierce. It's ironic. What number did Antonio Pierce wear?
58.
58. All right, here we go. Let's find number 58 right here. There he is right here. All right, let's talk about that run-stuffing ability. This is what he did so well with the Colts, and it's one of the reasons why the Giants and Joe Shane went after him. They targeted him in free agency. All right, here he is targeting running backs. Right out of the gate, you can see pre-snap. All right, this is something a little subtle, but I want you to watch that right hand right there, John. See it? He's pointing. He's pointing right here. Hey, I think that play's coming outside. This is a toss sweep. All right, basically they're going to toss this to Travis Etienne. And I want you to watch the speed that Okereke takes on this play.
And that's a 4-4 player.
Yeah, Etienne has got speed. He's got that Florida Gator burners. And look at, right out of the gate, he just takes off. All right, this offensive lineman's got no shot at catching up to him. Takes a great angle. Ignores the bodies and the pile up right there in front of him. And he does a great job of just like a missile, just taking down Etienne. Shows that sideline-to-sideline speed that enabled him to have those 151 tackles last year.
3rd-round pick out of Stanford in 2019. At the Combine, he ran a 4.58, which is really good for an inside linebacker, and showing 34.5-inch arms, which you see he was on this play to get off of the offensive lineman.
Yeah, John, great point. Not just the speed, but the physical attributes, those long arms. Look at the way that he used them. This is a draw play right here. Right? It's basically 42 lead. All right, they're going to lead up with the fullback. And this design right here is what we would call a slice right here as an offensive lineman. They're going to fan out right here. This tackle is going to shoot up to try to get on him. Watch him use those arms and use those hands to shed this block of Colton Miller, the left tackle. Look, right now he recognized, all right, it's run. He attacks the tackle. His hands are inside. All right, this tackle outweighs him probably by 75 pounds, maybe even more, and yet he's finding a way to be violent with his hands and shed him off this block. Uses those long arms, 34.5, you said? Good Lord, like go gadget arms. And look at him, just shed this blocker right here and then make this tackle. I tell you what, he's got a great nose for the football, but having those physical attributes, the speed and the power and the long arms, that certainly helps him in the run game.
And Colton Miller is one of the best left tackles in football, too. So a really good play against a good offensive tackle there. Also good against the pass, Sean, and we see him here carrying a tight end down the middle of the field.
Yeah, he's right here in the middle of the field right here, and he's going against Foster Moreau, who's going to try to fake a little slant and then get behind him. He really doesn't have over-the-top help, so he's kind of got this. It's almost like man coverage, but you could see with the position right here, he tries to get a little jam on him. As soon as he sees this route right here, he knows, all right, I've got to run with this tight end. I've got to find a way to keep up with him. And I think those long arms come into play on this play as well, because he does a great job of rallying back to this play, and then he waits. And as soon as he sees the tight end's hands go up to catch this ball right here, he's swiping at the football, and he does a great job knocking that ball out of the grasp of the tight end, Foster Moreau, right there. A great pass breakup right there. Again, great athletic ability. He runs really well, and he's got those long arms.
Last year, the Colts did not blitz a lot. Not a lot of opportunities, but when he did, he showed the power to beat running backs when they try to pick him up.
Yeah, I thought he did a great job filling in for Shaq Leonard, who was out most of the season. But here he is right here, and you mentioned he's an every down linebacker, so he's not coming off the field. But this is basically him blitzing right here, and it's one-on-one against the running back. And you know what? Some guys just have the ability to bring some power, bring some pass rush moves. As a linebacker, it's not something they do a lot of, so you know, a lot of them, it takes time for them to build their hand-to-hand combats. But right here, he's just running over Gainwell right here, the running back. He just discards him right here, shows great power. And then right here, he almost gets Jalen Hurts down. Jalen Hurts, tough quarterback to bring down. He's strong, he's fast, but this is what Okereke is bringing to the table right there. On 3rd down, you call a blitz. He can run through a running back. He can run through the blocker. I think right there for the Giants, they're hoping that he can finish that, and certainly you hope that he can sack Jalen Hurts a little bit more next season.
That's a look at new Giant Bobby Okereke inside the film room presented by Microsoft Surface.